Hey, hey, what's up? I know it's been a minute, but you know how life is sometimes. You can see who I got with me, as usual, hanging out with your boy, you know. But just like last time, I'm on the last mile or two of this long one today, and I wanted to tell you a little bit of a story that might make you chuckle. So it was towards the beginning of this adventure. At this point, I only got a couple of half marathons and like a 10-miler under my belt. This isn't quite the point where I hit the 70.3, my first triathlon, just yet. But I did meet up with the crew that I was going to end up training and racing with. You know, if y'all don't know, that's okay. I'm not going to mention any of their names because I don't know if they want that kind of attention or not. But Iron Mark, Iron Katie, Tiff, love y'all. Appreciate y'all showing me the ropes. Rod, you too, buddy. I love you to death, man. Wouldn't be here without you, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was early. Can't remember if it was a Saturday or Sunday morning. We met down at the lakefront in Mandeville on the at the trailhead. At this point in time, I ain't never been down there before, and the only thing that I got in the group text was, hey, let's meet down at the trailhead at like 5:30 in the morning. Well, if y'all know me at all, I don't like getting up in the morning, but I figured, you know, this group of folks took me up under their wing when they didn't have to, and they trying to show me what it takes to get to where I want to go, you know what I'm saying? So I met up with them and we started running on the trace. Well, Rod wanted me to run with him. At this point, I didn't know how fast he was. I knew dude was in the upper echelon of his age group, but I had no idea. So I was like, hey man, you got it. Like, you're the one that invited me out here. Let's go. I ain't never ran that distance before, nor that pace. So I had no idea what was in for me that morning. But we started cranking, and Rod and I pulled away from the group about 5Ks out, and we get to about mile 7 or 8, and I'm dying, man. I'm talking wheels are falling off. I'm drooling all over myself. Shit's cramping up. I can't talk. I'm seeing double. Rod's steadily pulling away from me. And I'm like, yo, hey man, how far are we going today? I never should have asked him that. I should have just turned my ass around. But he slowed down and looked at me, and he was like, yo, we putting in 18 today. I said, you out your mind, bro. I said, I ain't gonna make it. You know, him being him was like, hey man, come on, just latch on and hang on, man. You got this, you got this. And I'm just like, yo, you don't understand. This ain't a matter of will. The meat chute's shutting down, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was shutting down so bad. If y'all don't know, the trace is a straight line, right? I didn't know where I was, and we was going in a straight line. All I had to do was turn around and stay on the trace and head back, and I would have got to my car. I had no idea where I was. But Rod turned me around and gave me something to drink and told me just to head back until I got back to our cars where we met up. Man, I was throwing up. falling all over myself. It was all bad. All bad. But one turns out is one of my great friends. And she taught me how to do distance swimming. She scooped me up, cleaned me up a little bit, and jogged me back to the car. And this is the part where it gets a little fuzzy, because I ended up blacking out. But what I do remember is she got me back to my car, and I got in, I sat down, I cranked it up, and I turned the AC on. It just went dark after that. I don't know how long I was out for. The next thing I remember is Dave and David knocking on my door, my window, with his key. It's all like loud. I guess he was banging on it for a minute. But he was like, "Hey man, you want to get something to eat?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go." I didn't tell him I was broke. Like, I literally had like $5 to my name at this point. But I ended up jumping in the car with him. Well, I didn't jump, but I got in the car with him. We went down to the lakefront to eat some breakfast. And man, they took care of me. I didn't realize how much they took care of me until recently, but they ordered me my breakfast. I ate all of it, and then I ate everybody else's breakfast that they didn't finish. I was that hungry. I was that messed up. But you know, Dave, he was like, "Man, in all my years, I ain't never seen somebody in such bad a shape as you." I thought you were dead, man, because you wasn't opening your door. You wasn't even moving, man. Your car was just running. I thought we was gonna have to call an ambulance or something. But I guess the moral of that story is, if you meet up with a new group and you don't know if they faster than you, at the very least, let them know, "Hey, I don't got that many miles under my belt, man. So I may not be able to hang with y'all for very long, but I'm gonna give it my best shot." You know what I'm saying? And regardless on how you do with them, they know they had to start from somewhere too. They're not gonna sit there and shame you or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, all them people that I ended up training and racing with all them years ago, they're still great dear friends of mine. Even though we don't talk every day, they're still near and dear to my heart, and I love them to death. And without them, your boy wouldn't be on the camera right now hollering at you. But I figured you'd get a little bit of a chuckle out of that. I know I did. And every now and then, somebody out the group brings it up. It's funny. At any rate, I appreciate you pressing play, hanging out with your boy a little bit. You know, it never gets any easier. You just get better. At least that's what a wise man told me a few years ago. And you got to start somewhere, right? But anyway, love you. And I'll catch y'all on the flip. And I'm gonna be telling you what the blueprint is. I'm gonna be sharing you what the blueprint is later on this week. So until next time, deuces.